Hello and welcome back. This is Arad from English for Everyone. In the previous lesson, we talked about subject-verb agreement, and then we talked about some subjects that are plural, but they don't show with an s at the end, and there are some subjects that are singular, but they have s at the end. So we talked about those things. If you haven't watched those videos, or that video, let's say, just click on this eye on this corner and it will take you there. In this video I'm going to talk about the subjects that need plural verbs, because they have two parts and some more types of subjects. So let's start with these ones, the ones that need a plural verb after them. We are talking about one object, but this object has two parts, okay? You can see a list of them over here, okay? When we talk about, let's say, the scissors, okay? When we talk about this object, this is one single object. Maybe in your language, you could take it as a singular one, okay? A singular word, okay? But in English, because we consider it as, let's say, a plural word, okay? So it has two parts, like glasses, it has two parts. Because of that, it is a plural word, and you can see s at the end of most of them, or let's say all of them. So let me give you some examples. For example, you're looking for that object, okay, with two parts. What do we say? Do we say where is? No. We say where are, okay? Where are the scissors? Where are my glasses? Okay, where are? We are talking about one object, but that object, as contains two parts, is considered a plural word. So scissors are, okay, scissors, tweezers are, okay, my jeans are blue, okay. I would not say my jeans is blue. No, that is not. Maybe it is the rule in another language, but not in English. So in English, always talking about these words, we keep the verb plural. Alright, so where are my glasses? Do you know where my glasses are? Okay, not is. Alright, you know why. Alright, now let's move on and talk about the other group of the subjects. Sometimes the subject of our sentence is a quantity of time, money, or distance. Okay, for example, when I say an hour, okay, an hour can be mentioned as 60 minutes. 60 minutes, that's plural. Or 1 hour, that's singular. Which one is the right one? Which one should I use? Plural verb, plural noun? Or because of, if I'm saying 60 minutes, I should keep the verb plural, or no. When we are talking about quantity of time, we change the, let's say, the unit of the time, okay? We change it. When we are talking about minutes, when it's more than 60 or when it's a lot, we talk about hours. When the number of hours go up, we talk about days, and then we change it to weeks, and then we change it to month, okay? Talking about 1 year, we would not mention the minutes in a year, would we? No, never, okay? So we change the unit. If we change the unit to a bigger one, or not, or when we are talking about more than one unit, like 2 years, 10 years, then we keep the verb singular. Because we are looking at that 10 years as one unit. We are looking at that 36 days as one unit. Okay, for example, in this sentence, I say 45 years is a long time. 45 years is a long time. For example, we're talking about a project or friendship, okay, that has ended or something. Okay, I say 45 years is a long time. Hey, we have years, s at the end, it's plural. Shouldn't I say are? No. Because we are not talking about each year. We are talking about one group of years, okay? We are talking about this group. This group happened to be 45. Doesn't matter. if I'm talking about 1 year, 2 years, or 10 years, or 45 years, or whatever, then I keep that in mind. I'm talking about this, and this is a lot. Not, we can't say this are a lot. Okay, so this, I look at it as one unit, and then I use the single verb. Okay, singular verb. All right. So singular verb for time, a period of time. All right. The same for money. I say $1,500 is not enough for this project. Okay, this amount of money, not these amounts. Okay, so I say this amount. So I am looking at that amount of money as the unit, as one unit. Okay, it's like we have cents and then dollars. It's like we have another unit like 1,500. Okay, that is what I consider. I consider it as one unit and say this unit, this amount of money, this one is not enough. Is. Okay, not are. I'm not talking about each and every dollar in this amount. Okay, and the same thing for distance. I say 45 miles or kilometers is a long distance. Is a long distance. Okay, not are a long distance, because I'm not talking about each and any mile or each and any kilometer. So that's how we choose the verb when we are talking about distance, time and money. Okay, now let's move on. Sometimes our subject has got each, any or any of these as a part of it. Okay, so my subject is not student, is each student or any student. Okay, or any of the ones that are below this. So I say each student, and then I am talking about, maybe I'm talking about the whole country. Okay, how many students do we have in a country? Okay, more than one, definitely. Okay, so that is plural. But I am talking about each of them. One, and I am talking about each and any of those students. Okay, when I say each student or any student, then it's like I'm talking face to face to that student. I would not count that person more as something more than one. Okay, someone more than one. Okay, then I would say each student is responsible for such and such. Is each person is. Okay, so I am using singular verb after each subject, each person, each. Then I can change that word after each. What is that? For example, each student. I might change it and talk about each country. I might talk about each city, each teacher, each cake, or whatever I'm talking about. I'm talking about that single, that one of the whole thing. Then because of this, because I'm referring back to one of those, if I have millions of that, I'm talking about each and every of that 1 million. So then I would use is as the verb. When we have the subject in this format, then we look at this one, the subject. I'm talking about, what is the example? I say either Tom or Lily is guilty. Okay, I said is because I'm talking about one of them. Both are not guilty. One of them is guilty because I'm talking about one of these two. Then I say is. Either Lily, either Tom or Lily is guilty. I take is because I'm talking about one of them. Now, if I say either children or dad, then what? Are or is? I don't know which one is guilty, really. That's why I say either. Okay? So, should I say are because of children? Or should I say is because of dad? So what I do, I just look at the order. Which one is closer to the verb? Okay. I say either children or dad is guilty. Because dad is close to the verb, then I choose the verb based on dad. Dad is one person, then I say dad is guilty. Okay? It doesn't mean that I have decided who is guilty. but if I have chosen the verb because that is close to the verb. And if I just put the subjects in the other way round, then I would say either dad or children are, because children are closer to the verb. Okay, either dad or children is either dad or children are guilty, either children or dad is guilty. Okay, so in these cases, when we are talking about either or, neither, no, not only but also or the rest, then we have two subjects. One, both might be plural, both might be singular, but also there are cases that one is singular, the other one is plural. So we have to choose the right form of the verb, and we decide based on the one that is closer to the verb. Okay, you had the example, you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so this was the lesson for today. In this video and the one before this, we talked about subject and verb agreement. So we need to know which subjects are singular, then we keep the verb singular. When we need to know which one is plural, and then we keep the verb plural. That's easy. Alright, I hope you have enjoyed it. If you liked the video, if you think that someone else would need this video, just please share the video, let them know that someone is recording these videos. They might find the video useful. If you have found the video, they might find the video too. Alright, so this is it, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, have a good time. Bye bye.